many violation invasion by Israel in Syria, in Gaza, in Lebanon. We have two main goals. First of all, to send a message. Secondly, to destroy or damage the military capability of Israel. They are trying to hit the extent of the damages in military bases of Israel.
After Iran's retaliation to Israel's attack on its Syrian premises, the world is noticing that there have been tensions that have been simmering in the Middle Eastern region. And while the Western nations are saying that there should be restraint both on the part of Israel and Iran, it seems like there could be trouble brewing in the Middle East right now. What will be Iran's next move? To talk more about this, I have with me His Excellency, Sir, Ambassador of Iran in India, Dr. Iraj Elahi, sir. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you.
Sir, let us know what you think could be Iran's next move, because the Western nations are saying that there should be restraint from both sides now that Iran has issued a statement that the attack is complete from our side.
Thank you for having me. Regarding the Iranian viewpoint, the operation has finished. We have completed our retaliatory operation. Israel has targeted Iranian consulate in Syria, and we were obliged to do something to deter Israel from repeating such this attack, and send a strong message to Israel and its ally that doing such this and having such this matter is playing with fire, and it's not on the benefit of Israel and its ally in the region and all over the world. We are serious to defend our security, our national interest, our diplomatic centers, diplomatic buildings, and also we are serious to do any necessary response to next violation of Israel.
So you feel that if Israel takes the next step ahead, which they have not perhaps at the moment, because the Western nations are saying that there needs to be restraint now, but Israel does say that they would want to respond in future, then what would be Iran's move? Would Iran once again look at a retaliatory attack, sir?
Israel does not adhere any international law rules. It doesn't pay any attention to humanitarian principle. Israel does not have any moral principle. So we believe that we have sent a good message, a strong message to Israel, that it would be on the benefit of Israel to not repeat any, or to not repeat any mistake and targeting or doing any military operation against Iran. We believe that Israel has understood the message and has received the message.
So my next question is related to this. Was Iran's retaliation only to send a message to Israel? Because the number of drones that have been used to attack have not caused much damage in Israel, is what is being reported right now from the Israeli side. So was it just to send a message, or what was the strategy? Was it to cause damage?
Our other aims of Iran was that to prove that Israel is vulnerable. Israel claims that it has an Iron Dome defense or anti-missile defense system. We wanted to prove to the world that Israel is not as it's it seems. Israel is vulnerable, and we can easily reach to the territory of Israel. Our missiles, our missiles, our drone, reached to the territory of Israel, despite the long distance between Iran and Israel. And if there was no support or no help of United States or other countries, we could see too many damages in Israel. We were aiming to damage the military infrastructure of Israel, as we targeted all the military infrastructures. We targeted military bases of Israel. So we have two main goals. First of all, to send a message. Secondly, to destroy or damage the military capability of Israel. And I think we have proved, we have achieved our goals. Now Israel and its ally has understood or received the message, and in fact, they are trying to hit the constant, the the extent of the damages in military bases of Israel. No one could enter Israel and give any report of the damages of these military bases which was targeted by Iran. They are trying to hide it.
Okay, you think that they are trying to hide it. On the mention of the US, the United States has also issued a statement. It has said that it will not enter into any kind of retaliatory attack, or it will not perhaps come forward at this moment. So do you think that, Iran's message, that the message that Iran wanted to send to Israel as well as the Western nations has been accomplished, and now Iran won't be protecting or looking at expansion of its already existing military strategies?
We are not looking, or we are not following to expand the military tension in the region. We categorically reject this. We are not going to expand the tension in the region. Iran is the anchor of peace and stability in the region. We try to keep the region safe, calm, and stable. You know, the stability and peace of the region is important not only for the nation and countries in the region, but also it's important for whole world. You know, Persian Gulf region and the Middle East is important from different aspects, different viewpoint. So we are, in fact, our retaliatory operation was in order to keep and save the peace and stability of the region. Otherwise, we may witness new violation of Israel, new violation by Israel every day. As we have witnessed many violation, invasion by Israel in Syria, in Gaza, in Lebanon. So our military operation was just aiming to save peace and stability of the region and not allowing expansion of the tension.
Okay. But sir, there are various flights that were using the Iranian airspace, which are currently not using that airspace. Could you please tell us when it would be safer for, trans-country travel between many countries in the Middle East now? When would it be safer for people to travel via the Iran airspace?
From our viewpoint, now the situation is regular. But it depends on the flight company, airways company, to reopen and reuse the Iranian space. But we hope that very soon, the situation will be regular and they will resume their flights.
So I want to quote the International Atomic Energy Agency. They are saying that you have closed your nuclear facilities over security concerns and consideration, that it could be a possibility that Israel could strike it down. Is that true?
You know, Israel has claimed and declared that, not now, in the previous years, that it will target Iranian nuclear facility. We hope that Israel will not do this. If such this happen, you know, it means that they had passed red lines, and they will receive big or very destructive strike.
So, in the last, 6 months or so, that Israel and Hamas has been fighting a conflict, and people in Gaza, Palestine have been affected. Iran never moved in the front.
Yeah.
Iran was always at the back, and there were a lot of conflicts that we saw from the Houthis, from the Hezbollah side. But why the first time did Iran have to step forward? Did Israel, according to you, cross that red line that Iran had to come forward this time?
Yeah, Israel has passed the red line. Israel directly targeted Iranian infrastructures, Iranian consulate. Israel has passed. So when it directly targeting our, Iranian diplomatic center, we have no choice, no option, just to respond to this strike, as we has done.
So, about the ship that was also seized by Iran, there were 17 Indians on that ship, including a woman. I believe that our External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, has spoken with your Foreign Minister. So, what is the progress on their release, sir?
You know, we are regarding this issue, we are in close contact with the MEA of India, and both foreign ministers talked and collaborated about this issue. According to last information, I today followed up this issue, and I received this information that from concerning official people in Iran. The crew or seamen in this vessel are not detainees. They are free. They can leave the ship. They can leave the ship. And regarding that lady, today, just 1 hour back, I talked to the official people in Iran. They said that she can leave, and they have coordinated the leave of this lady. But the weather situation in Persian Gulf is not good. They cannot approach the boat cannot approach the vessel, so they are waiting today and tomorrow. The sea is wavy, storm and wavy, so they are waiting calm weather to pick her up, and send it back to India.
And when will the all 17 come back?
They are not detained. They can leave whenever they want. They are under the command of captain. Captain should allow them to leave the vessel.
So you're saying they are safe?
No, they are safe. They have no problem.
And Indian officials have been allowed to meet them?
We have assured Indian officials that they are safe. Not only Indian, but there is in the crew, there are Russian, there are Pakistani, there are Philippines.
Okay.
Other nations also there. So we assured Indians and other countries that the crew are safe.
All right. So India is also being looked at once again. And of course, India has had its own opinion and stance when it comes to the Israel-Hamas conflict. How do you view India's role in this particular, matter right now?
Which particular matter? Hamas-Gaza war or Iran-Israel tension?
In the Iran-Israel retaliation.
we believe that India as a rising power, as a big country, as a important partner for Israel and important partner for Iran, can play active and constructive role. First of all, we hope that not only India but all countries have a neutral position in this tension. Neutral, not to go this side or that side. Just, the region needs peace, stability, and security. So any country, we welcome any country who can do or play active role in the saving the peace and stability. But I have to mention one point. We should see and consider the root of cause of this tension. For more than 7 months, Israel is doing whatever it can do in Gaza. Not only India, USA, France, every country, Islamic countries, other countries, from the humanitarian prospects, from the international law, according to the international law principles, they should do their best to stop this massacre which is in the Gaza. The roots of tension between Iran and Israel, in fact, is Palestine. We have supported Palestine since the beginning of the Palestine cause. Israel occupied Palestinian territory, obliged its people to leave their homeland. So we could not sit aside and leave the innocent people to be homeless. So what we are witnessing now is that, unfortunately, we are witnessing an indifference manner of the world toward the Israeli manner in the Gaza. So I think and I believe that India can play an active role, and since the beginning of the tension between Israel and Hamas, we mentioned this, that India has good relation with Israel and can stop this massacre which is going on in Israel, in Gaza.
Okay. So also want to ask you about the Chabahar port.
Yeah.
Progress has been made in that front. So would you like to tell us what's really going to happen forward now?
Chabahar and connectivity cooperation is the backbone of our relation. Unfortunately, Chabahar was not connected to the Iranian railway network. We have done too many projects now and currently is implementing different projects to connect Chabahar to the main railway network of Iran. We hope that very soon, in fact, in coming months, it will be completed and Chabahar will be connected. Regarding the main contract of cooperation between Iran and India in Chabahar, it has 3 dimensions: strategic, technical, and legal. Strategically, both countries have agreed to accomplish this project and move it forward. So, both leaders, President of Iran, Prime Minister Modi, have agreed to accelerate the process. So at a strategic level, there is no problem. Not only no problem, but there is a consensus between two countries. Legally, it's a complicated contract. So every aspect of the issue should be studied, and any differences should be resolved. Now this also have been resolved. But technically, there were some issue. For this reason, the negotiation between two sides prolonged, and according to latest information which I received, they have also resolved this technical issue, and very soon we will witness the signing of this contract.
All right, that's good to know, sir. Last question I just want to ask you, that you are saying from your side the attack is complete, but Iran's proxies, as what the West calls them, the Houthis and Hezbollah, have continuously been part of attacks on Israel. Will they also be launching a full mount? Can you actually have some sort of word on that? Because Iran has already given a leeway to these to act on Israel now. So if it won't stop, then when will the crisis in the Middle East calm down? Because you're saying it is normal from our side.
Yeah.
But is it actually going to be normal?
You know, what we call it as resistance,
Axis of resistance.
axis of resistance, Houthis, Hezbollah, Hamas, the Hashd al-Shabi of Iraq, all are independent forces. They are making their own decision by themselves. We are not even asking them. We are not ordering them to do this or to stop this. What was happening between Iran and Israel was just between Iran and Israel.
Okay.
It doesn't relate to Hezbollah. It doesn't relate to Hezbollah and Israel. It does. Hezbollah is defending the territory of Lebanon. You know, you may not be aware that nowadays still some part of Lebanon is under control of Israel, and Hezbollah is targeting just those villages which belongs to Lebanon. Houthis are supporting Hamas.
Yes.
Are supporting Hamas. They do not support Iran. We has done our military operation for ourselves. They have their own calculation. They have their own intention to support Hamas. If Israel or other side want to stop, I think I cannot talk on behalf of these groups, but I believe that if they want Israel and other wants that the attack of these groups against Israel stop, Israel should stop its violation, its invasion on Gaza.
All right, Dr. Elahi, thank you so much for speaking to us on India Today. And whether or not next move from Israel comes forward, Iran is clearly saying that we have done what we wanted to do and we want normalcy in the region. But perhaps for now, the Western nations, apart from, the world is watching the simmering tensions continue in the Middle Eastern region. With Ankit Singh, Milan Sharma for India Today.